Namaste to all. A very, very important comment in my YouTube channel. The comment is from a person who used to follow my channel regularly. He used to see all my videos and comments on my videos, etc., etc. for quite some time, more than 1.5 years, I think. He used to comment on all my videos, see my videos, appreciate, and also have gain interest in the Vedic Dharma. And I've started reading so many books now. And later on, the question what he used to ask is beyond even my capability to answer, because he has done so much of studies of Arya Samaj books, etc. Later on, in the last 3-4 months, he stopped questioning. I was thinking sometimes that this guy used to ask so many questions, suddenly he stopped. So he has messaged me yesterday saying that I stopped watching your videos because I started developing doubt on your Guruji. I watched all his videos earlier, and in some of the pravachans, whatever he has told, I feel that it's not right. Hence I started doubting your Guruji, because whatever he said is not matching with what Maharishi has told in Satyartha Prakash and other books. So I doubted your Guruji, and then later on I stopped watching your videos, your Guruji's videos. Completely stopped. I was fully focused on Arya Samaj books and other things. So now I am feeling guilty that I should not have doubted your Guruji. So please answer to me. Please send me some comments. I'm feeling very guilty, he was telling. So of course I replied to him, but I want to clarify. Maybe many people have this doubt. Even my Acharya yesterday in the pravachan, he was telling, the one thing which normally a yogi will not escape is doubt from the Sishyas. Doubt from the non-Sishyas is something else. Of course, this person is not a Shishya of my Acharya. Even Sishyas used to doubt yogis and rishis, munis, because my Acharya always says, you see a yogi from your perspective. If you are a Kami, Krodhi, Lobhi, Ahankari, etc., you will see the same thing in your Guruji, because Guruji is, the Acharya is a Samadhis Purush. He just reflects your consciousness. Whatever is in your mind, you will feel that Guruji is also is Kami, Krodhi, Lobhi, Mohi, etc. But my Acharya always clarifies that Sanshaya Atma Vinashyanti. Never doubt Acharya, never doubt Vedas, never doubt Almighty God. Acharya, that too, an Acharya who has attained the Kaivalya, the last stage possible in Samadhi. There are various types of Samadhi in Patanjali Yoga Darshan, but the last ultimate stage is the Kaivalya Asampragya Dharammeg Samadhi. So after a yogi attains that state, he is beyond doubt. My Acharya always says, people have doubted me in the last 45 years, people always have doubted me, but I don't have any hard feelings for that. Even I don't hate the people who doubt me, because it's their issue, it's not my issue. I have always tried to clarify whatever I say is from Vedas. It's from my experience, it's from the Vedic Dharma only. So if you get a doubt on my Acharya, you can do a couple of things. Of course, you can clarify it with my Acharya by asking questions in the website, or when you come to my Acharya's ashram, you can ask the questions to him. But there are certain doubts, especially the doubt this person has, which I cannot unfortunately tell in YouTube, is a very subtle matter. This is beyond normal human capacity to understand Ashta Siddhis, etc. So maybe my Acharya has told some of his life incidents, and in some of his pravachans, and then this person has seen that. So he started doubting my Acharya. So you don't need to ask such doubts on the first instance. Of course you can ask, but you must always understand, when you doubt an Acharya, first listen to him carefully. First listen to him very carefully, and don't ask for Diksha immediately. Listen to my Acharya, go through his pravachans, come to ashrama, do seva, try to understand how the ashram works, how do we do seva here. The moment you start doing seva, for example, cutting wood also is a seva. The moment you start doing seva to a rishi, where a rishi lives, slowly your mind will start changing. Your mind will start going towards the path of light. And after that, you go to Acharya to ask Diksha. And if he gives Diksha, it's good. If he doesn't give Diksha, don't doubt him. So, I'm sorry, I'm adjusting my camera. So never doubt a Rishi Muni without understanding what was his tapasya, without understanding his life, without understanding the struggles he went through in the life to achieve the highest infinite, which is not possible for any human being in this in this earth today. I don't think anybody has that capability to achieve what my Acharya has achieved. Not possible at all. Impossible. I have not seen or not even heard of, not even read of in any scriptures who has done tapasya like my Acharya. Seriously, I'm just telling seriously. So, doubt is very easy thing, but doubt kills us. When you start doubting Vedic Acharya, the Vedic Dharma, the roots, when you start doubting Almighty God, then Sanchaya Atma, we will be totally destroyed. So the message to him and also to all of you is that when you listen to my, many people also ask me, especially in Tamil audience, they say that your Acharya, is he a Buddhist? He looks like a Northeast Indian. Why are you going by the looks? What is there in anybody's face? What is there if somebody is a North Indian or Northeast Indian? It doesn't matter at all. What matters is what knowledge he possesses and what is that he is teaching to us and how he is as a person. This is the most important thing. So doubt should not be this kind of doubts will lead us to hell. Hell means real hell, because we will lose our motto in our life. We will not get an Acharya in the life. We will not get the Ved Mata's Kripa in our life. We will not get the Almighty God who governs this entire universe. Almighty God says in the Vedas, what I cannot do, I cannot give you pravachans because I am formless. Who can give you pravachans? Your Acharya, who is a yogi, and inside him I am manifested, and I am the one who is making the yogi to speak the knowledge. So this is the power of Acharya. So never doubt an Acharya without understanding him. After understanding him, if you get doubt, then for sure you are not a tapasvi, and definitely you are not a brahmachari. Definitely you are not a sevak. You come to Acharya's ashram just to eat the food, just to enjoy the facilities here, just sit, relax, and then go back. If you have this kind of, normally, when you have this kind of routine also, naturally doubt will arise because you are not a sevak. A doubt will not arise inside the sevak, because a sevak, after doing continuous seva for Acharyas in the Acharya's ashram, even if you do not speak to Acharya, it's okay. When you start doing seva continuously, regularly, when you get in touch with Acharya, one day will come, your mind will open up. Your mind will understand what is that, who is that Acharya, what is that, why he is so great. Of course, you can listen from his pravachans and many videos and books, etc. You can understand, okay, Gita, nobody can write a Gita like it, so he's a great person. This kind of things is bookish knowledge, but the experience will come after seva. The experience will come after sitting in the yajna, putting ahutis, coming to ashram. Try to come and sweep the floor here. Try to come and do seva service here. The moment you come to a place where Brahma Rishi resides, your mind will open up slowly. It will not happen on one night. It will take some time, but before coming to contact with a Rishi, you are having a doubt on the Rishi. I have seen many Arya Samajas doubting my Acharya. So these people doubt the Acharya. Why? Because their comparison is only Maharishi Satyartha Prakash. See, Maharishi Satyartha Prakash is absolutely true book, but only a person who knows Vedas can understand it. Just like that, reading the book and then saying that, okay, this Acharya is not matching, is a very shallow thinking. You must deeply dive. I have been studying Satyartha Prakash for the last, now I think 2013 or 14 I started. Now it's 10 years or 11 years. So even 11 years I have not finished that book, and I really value that book so much, because the more I understand my Acharya, the more I read that book, I can able to realize more things from that book. Even the same sentence I read several times. Every time there is a perspective change because you listen to Acharya and then read that book. And Satyartha Prakash is a book, it is not Acharya. Please understand. Every book is a Jad Tattva. The book is not Chetan. Chetan is only Almighty God and Acharya. You go to Acharya, listen the knowledge of the Vedas, then read any book. You might be able to relate it. But if there is a contradiction between a book and my Acharya's wordings, just ignore the book is my experience. Ignore the book and go to Acharya. I ask the question, why Maharishi says like this? What is your perspective? Then Acharya will clarify it, why he has written like that. There was one doubt asked by, beautiful doubt. One of my Acharya's disciple, he asked a question to my Acharya that Maharishi says in the Arya Samaj principles, the Niyam, Maharishi says, Ved ko padna padana. Means to read Vedas and to make others read Vedas is a dharma of the Arya. But you have been telling Swamiji that Vedas are not to be read. Why Maharishi wrote read? Very, very beautiful doubt. Exactly, this is the basics of Vedas. So Vedas cannot be read. My Acharya explained why Maharishi probably would have written that. Vedas are not books to be read. Vedas are to be listened from the Acharya. Even Maharishi listened from his Acharya. So if he has written read, maybe he thought that after listening the Vedas, somebody refers to the Samhita, somebody refers to the Vyakyana or Vyakaran or Nirukta, etc. He probably meant that. But the fundamental is Almighty God says in Samveda, Shruti Shrutkarana, must be listened, cannot be read. God never wrote Vedas and gave to Rishis. He originated inside the heart of the Rishis. So when in a shallow thinking, it contradicts. He says Padna Padana, and then my Acharya says you must not read, you must listen. But my Acharya gives the Vedic proof also. So my Acharya clarified what Maharishi wrote is not completely wrong, because it is based on certain assumptions that Maharishi sees that today is the science, everything is printed. So you read the Vedas but you will not understand. So read the Vedas after listening is what he probably implied, my Acharya clarified. So never have doubt on a Brahmarishi, never have doubt on the yogi, because the moment you start doubting him, or even a yogini, tapasvi, the moment you start doubting, your door to get the gyan, the door to get the knowledge will get completely closed, and Almighty God will make sure that you will never get into the Vedic path. This is my advice to you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.